Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Midnight, and today we will start our English version of Annabel streaming. To the ones that have followed me since from both, you can see that my channel already has all the videos both in English and Spanish of that wonderful game, in case anyone wants to check them out again, or for the first time for the ones that are subscribing today. Thanks a lot for joining me, and let's start this new adventure in ancient Egypt. Oh, I should let you know the texts are in Spanish, since the game is in Spanish, but I'll translate for you in case I don't have audio in English. So we started a museum of ancient Egyptian antiques.
I'm attending an archaeological conference. I fly out in a few days, but I have a bit of free time, so I decided to visit a few museums.
Well, this museum is special. According to legend, every 10 years, a young woman vanishes from the museum without a trace.
You're kidding, right?
We don't joke about missing tourists.
And you saw this with your own eyes?
Well, no. I'm a graduate student, and I've only been working here for a few months. By the way, my name is Ted.
Nice to meet you. I'm Annabel.
Annabel, what a coincidence.
Coincidence?
A few of the items in the museum are linked to a princess from the Amenhotep dynasty named Annabel.
That's a pretty strange name for an ancient Egyptian princess.
Yes, well, apparently she was named after her great-grandmother, who was the daughter of one of the southern kings whose country was conquered by the Egyptians. In fact, the museum has a stone tablet with an engraving of Annabel. I think it's somewhere in this hall.
Okay, you've really piqued my interest. Let's find it.
So, let's find the stone. That should be somewhere around the museum. So, as you can see, this is a hidden object game. So you click on the object you have to find.
I think there's quite a resemblance.
I suppose it does look a bit like me. And just what was this princess famous for?
It's a tragic love story. Annabel was in love with a young, handsome prince named Akhenaten. They really loved each other, but Amirtek, a priest who was the real ruler of Egypt, interfered. He wanted to marry the princess so he could become a full-fledged pharaoh. The insidious priest tricked the prince into going to a faraway temple where he sacrificed him to the evil god Seth. Annabel was miserable. According to legend, in order to escape from Amirtek, she cast an ancient spell to transform her body into stone and her spirit into a group of butterflies, which scattered themselves all across Egypt.
What an unhappy ending.
By the way, there is another artifact here in the museum related to this story, Amirtek's amulet, which again, according to legend, was supposed to be the source of his magical powers.
Oh, can we go see it?
Of course. It was right here, under the glass. I wonder what could have happened to it.
They probably just moved it to a different location. If you want, I can help you look for it.
Okay, just please be very careful and don't touch any of the display cases. The artifacts here are either about to fall apart or are allegedly cursed.
You're frightening me.
I'm just saying that you should be careful, Annabel. There's nothing to be scared of.
So, let's find it. You can see it's only point and click. At no time you use the keyboard or controllers, only the mouse. And it has a lot of story to it, which I really enjoy. So, as you can see, this is a game point and click hidden object that has a lot of sketches of storytelling, and it's really indie and really old. That's a lot of what you'll be seeing in this channel because it's my favorite game genre, the indie I think it's very underestimated, and there are a lot of fabulous titles to this genre. So I would love to hear from you if there's any other game you would like me to stream after finishing this English version. The Spanish one is already available if anyone prefers that language. And I really want to keep uploading videos, streaming different games of indie type, or maybe other genres, why not? Let's try everything. I also like time management, and I have also a Nintendo Switch where I like to play Mario games. So if anyone has any recommendations, you can let me know in the comments or right now in the live chat.
The old Pharaoh has completely lost his mind. Fortunately, he trusts and listens to everything I say, so Egypt is totally under my control. And after we are married, I will become the next Pharaoh.
Amirtek, I'll never marry you. I'd rather drown myself in the Nile.
But why? I love you just as much as that idiot boy Akhenaten does.
Because I don't love you. Is that so difficult to understand?
All the same, you will become my wife, Annabel. Just accept it.
Oh, you're such a scoundrel.
Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you. I plan to take care of your prince tomorrow. He has been invited to dinner, where he will be drugged. Then I will take him and personally sacrifice him to Seth.
You'll never get away with it. Akhenaten won't fall for your trap.
I love it when you get mad. It makes me fall deeper in love with you.
Amirtek, let me go!
Oh, I will. Right after the wedding. In the meantime, just sit here in the old Pharaoh's harem. And please do not cry. I hate to see your beautiful eyes turn red. I will be coming to get you soon, my sweet Annabel.
So, needless to say, Amirtek is an asshole. And we have to escape this room before something horrible happens. So, the text in Spanish says the door's locked, but apparently there's a way to pull the lever up so we can open it. So we need a hook and something to hold it with. So the hook's already here, but we need a large stick and a rope. So as I told you, this game's pretty old. I think it's about 10 years old now. But something that's really comfortable is that once you find the object, you don't have to click it to use it. You just click the area where it's needed and it will take care of it. So now we can try to open. Have to lift that lever up and got it. We are out. But the first obstacle we meet is that there's a guard. So the text says the exit is blocked and he may wake up, so we have to scare him. So that he's so scared he leaves the room. So as we can see, the god Ra, if I remember right, is worshipped but also feared. Has an intimidating look to it. So we have to use this light to make a shadow that looks like the god. So, oh well, what the text said, we had to think of something that scared him, so have to look at this again. And now she has the idea, so we need to have the material for it. Have to go back to the room. Some items we need are here, like this plant, that's gonna be the claw. I don't exactly know what this is. I guess it's a bracelet. Yes. And we need a comb and a boot for the wings and the head. So here's the boot. Now we need to come. And here it is. So now we have to use it where the light's coming from the window. And scare the hell out of this guy. So let's see if this works. And as you can see, she's identical to the girl in the museum, besides sharing the same name. Pretty decent job we did there. Waking up the dad must really be ugly.
Have you come to punish me for lack of tribute at your altar?
Okay, poor guy fainted. And we need to kiss for the door.
Hi, Annabel.
Hi, you don't know how to open that gate, do you?
Why? Are you planning on running away?
Well,
if I were in your shoes, I'd be trying to get out of here too. But I don't have the key. EC has all the keys, and I don't think she will help you.
why not?
She's really upset. The poor girl lost the beads from her favorite necklace.
Okay. So we have to find the beads so we can talk to her. During this part of the game, you have to talk to all the odalisks of the pharaoh so they can help you get some items you need to open the door. They are little, but luckily they have bright colors, so it's not that hard to find them. And I like that about hidden object games, that it is a challenge to think on how to solve puzzles and stuff like that, but objects should not be like impossible to find. How about you? What do you like about hidden object games? Do you like them at all? Or do you rather other genres? Hold on, I accidentally opened Internet Explorer. There we go. So there's only one bit missing. Here. And we have to deliver her the necklace she lost.
Oh, my necklace! Thank you.
Oh, hold on a second,
Annabel.
my battery is running out. Sorry about that.
You're so good to me.
Issy, I need the key to the gate. Can I have it?
I'm sorry, I don't have any of the keys.
Issy, are you okay? Did you lose the keys too?
I'm sorry, Annabelle. The Pharaoh has been sick lately and he hasn't been paying any attention to me. I'm really worried about him. I'm so worried that I can't seem to get a grip on anything.
Okay. So let's find the keys. She causes some trouble, but at least she seems to love the pharaoh. Which is kind of weird, well, strange, because it was a forcible marriage. I also like this game because it happens in ancient Egypt, and it's a culture I really like and I find very interesting. I also think their mythology is really cool. I think the other keys are downstairs. Let's take a look. 1. And 2. So now we can cross the gate. And the door's open.
Annabel!
Akhenaten, is that you?
Yes, my love, it is I.
Akhenaten, don't go to the lunch that Amirtek has planned for you tomorrow. It's a trap.
I know. Amirtek has seized control of Egypt. He has won over and bribed the priest and soldiers. They are looking all over for me.
What are we going to do?
We need to flee to Nubia. We will find people there that we can trust. Then we will come back, liberate Egypt, and restore order and justice. But I will not leave without you. We need to break out of here.
How? The big stone gate is too heavy to open.
There is a secret passage in the fireplace. I noticed it when I was reviewing the old sketches of the building plans.
In the fireplace?
Yes, just crawl in. The passageway leads to a pyramid, and from there you can reach a village on the banks of the Nile. The ship waits at the pier, and the captain is a friend of mine. You will need to identify yourself by telling him the following passphrase. It never rains in the desert. I will be waiting for you on the ship.
Okay, my love. I'll break out of here and meet you on the boat.
Annabel, everything is going to be just fine. I have to leave now. The guards are close. Please hurry, Annabel. I love you.
I love you too.
Remember, it never rains in the desert.
Okay, so we have to break out of here, and for that we need to use the chimney. So we need water to put the fire out.
Do you have a pitcher? I'm really thirsty, but I don't have anything to drink with.
Annabel, sorry, I don't have one. But if I did, I would surely share it with you.
Do you know where I can get one?
Why don't you ask Easy? She is in charge of the household.
Okay, so I guess she's not easy because she's gonna lend us her flute later. If I remember right. Oh, it was the one in blue, the one that was crying.
Annabel!
Issy, I'm really thirsty. Do you have a pitcher?
Not anymore. I tripped yesterday and it slipped out of my hands.
And?
It shattered on the floor.
Don't we have another one?
No, not until the potter brings us a new one. But I guess if you can find all the pieces to the old one, you might be able to fix it.
Okay, so she only helps us by telling us what to do. But at least that's something. Let's check out downstairs. I don't remember if there's jar pieces here. No. In the room there are not. So I guess the rest within the kitchen. Yeah, the problem with liking this kind of game so much is that it gets really confusing where objects can be, because sometimes these kind of objects are in more than one game. And I'm streaming only this currently, but I play other ones simultaneously, so you can imagine. I guess one piece is here, but that one's playing hard to get. I guess it's upstairs. I'm having a kind of trouble finding the last one. Hold on a while.
You know, living in the harem and getting presents every day is much better than looking after livestock barefoot.
Sorry, I misclicked. Here it is. Okay, now we can have some water. But we have to paste it first. So I really like about this game that it has this kind of puzzles too. That's also something I enjoy a lot about hidden object games, that they have puzzles of this type, or sometimes harder, but they make you be more clever on how to use objects. So it's ready. It's time to fill it. And now we can turn off the fire. And here's the secret passage. But there's a little obstacle. She's really beautiful, but it's a cobra, so we have to get rid of her. But luckily we don't have to kill her, just use a flute to enchant her.
Hi.
Hi, Annabel.
Could you please lend me your flute for a while?
Annabel, I'm sorry, but I can't. The Pharaoh gave it to me and he wanted me to learn how to play it. He promised to give me a bouquet of beautiful red roses when I learn how to play.
Okay, so let's for the roses. But we have to find some scissors, like garden scissors, so it's a pretty bouquet, not with roots. So I would think that besides the roses, she also wants the attention from the pharaoh. In the end, she has to share him with many other women. So let's go downstairs for a while, because roses are also all over here. There are many in this floor. There's even one here in the room. And there's actually two. And this is the last time we will be entering here, because now we're escaping the castle through the chimney door. I missed some, I misclicked and came upstairs. And luckily this guy fainted really bad. Poor dude. Oh, I just saw the one I missed. And here's the bouquet.
Look at that wonderful bouquet.
Annabel, where did you find these lovely roses? Let's trade. I'll let you play my flute for a short while if you give me the roses.
Okay. So let's enchant the snake. I personally really like that animal. And this one's really, really pretty. I think that sounds more like a Peruvian flute than the kind of sound an enchantress, a snake enchantress would do. But at least to put her to sleep. So we have to swap the squares to put the image in the right order. So in this kind of puzzles, what helps a lot is starting with the edges. And then the middle parts are kind of easier. Oh, I swapped two, I shouldn't. So as you can see, all these edges have petals that connect to the second one. And noticing that kind of stuff helps a lot to solve these puzzles if you have a hard time with that. Some games have the option to skip them, but I personally do not like to. I think it's part of the challenge, and it should be challenging to finish a hidden object game, because otherwise it's pretty boring. Oh, I meant to swap with the shoulder. So, puzzle solved and the door's open. Thinking of it, I would be a good Egyptian because I have many cats. How about you? Do you like cats, rather dogs? Personally like them both. Give it just a second. It actually sometimes takes some large time to load the next chapter. And there's no way back. So it's very dark, and we have to illuminate the room somehow. So as you can see, there's some light coming through the window, and there are some crystals scattered around the room. So these items have some holes for us to put the gems, and that will activate an interesting mechanism. So let's find, I don't know exactly what kind of gem they would be, because they are blue, but it's too clear blue to be sapphires. So if anyone knows, I'm really curious about that. Something I also like a lot about hidden object games is that the items are so beautiful. Oh, now there's no problem going to the next room, because it's all lightened up. But another obstacle, so we have to check how the mechanism works. So we can see it is missing some parts. So let's go around both rooms and try to find them. Let's go first upstairs and then look for the rest down here. How about you? I would really like to know, what do you enjoy the most about this type of games? And it's ready. So we have to put everything back, and the access will stop. Still, it would be chilling for me to go between two axes. But okay, let's go upstairs. And here's an interesting sarcophagus.
Hey, let me out of here!
It won't open. It appears to be locked.
It is a magical lock. In order to open it, you will need to find 6 magical stamps. They cannot be too far away.
Okay, I'll try to help you.
Please hurry. It's dark and cramped in here, and it is difficult for me to breathe.
Yeah, that was actually a death penalty in ancient Egypt to be mummified to death. And it's really awful. I can't imagine how ugly it must be to die like that. So, poor person, let's help them. And if you remember, these spiral seals are scattered also in the downstairs rooms. So the last one is here, if I remember right. And here it is. Oh no, there's also another one missing. And here it is. I really like this combination of blue, like turquoise blue with gold. I know it doesn't show a lot with this webcam, but my makeup is in these colors.
Greetings, Annabel.
Oh, great Isis! You're a mummy!
Yes, I am a mummy. Don't tell me you've never seen a mummy before. This is Egypt. And as I understand it, you are Annabel. Am I right?
Yes.
And you do not recognize me?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not surprised, considering that I'm all wrapped up in these bandages. It is I, the great Thoth. I will look after you.
Oh, great Thoth. I'm very happy to see you.
Let me have a good look at you. Everyone says that you are just as pretty as your mother, and of course, your mother was just as pretty as I was. Indeed, I was beautiful when I was among the living.
Oh, Venerable One, I'm in a horrible situation.
Yes, I know. Mummies may lie in dark pyramids, but they all know what is going on outside. I asked Anubis to give me a little bit of time in this world so I can help you.
Thank you.
But my insides are dry. It's difficult for me to move and talk. Annabel, please, fetch some olive oil for me. Then I will tell you how to get out of here.
Great.
So let's get it. And if you remember, these vessels with olive oil are downstairs. But we need something to pour it with and something to take it in because they are too heavy to carry. So here's a container, and the spoon is on the other side. So we got it, and now let's take it to Todd. That right now I don't remember what she's the god of, but I'll search it for the next video.
Here, I found some olive oil for you.
Thank you, Annabel. Yes, now that is much better.
I need to get out of this pyramid and escape to a village not far from here.
Yes, my sweet child. But first, you need to find all the pieces to a magical amulet.
And what's so important about this amulet?
You will only be able to defeat Amirtek with the help of 3 magical amulets. You will find the Amulet of Earth in this pyramid.
Okay, so we need to find this amulet. But for today, let's leave it here, guys. So let me know in the comments if you like this English version, and of course, what games would you like me to stream next. Of course, you should know too that when Frambo 2 and Little Miss Fortune comes out on Steam, I will definitely be streaming them. My intention is to stream every next game till Monday game sales. So let me know in the comments, and remember, Mrs. Midnight loves you, and she'll be seeing you on the next streaming. Goodbye, guys.